Good evening! Hello and welcome back. I'm Angie Gade with I Feel the Rush, and tonight I am so excited because there's a project we've been talking about for a couple weeks that one of you actually suggested, and I've been working on it behind the scenes, and I'm just really excited to show it to you tonight. So, for those of you who haven't been here before, again, I'm Angie, and I Feel the Rush. Basically, the premise of our company is basically to help you bring a touch of the outdoors inside with the help of memory decor. And for those of you who haven't been here before, memory decor is everything and anything that you take a piece of an experience or a memory, whether it be outdoors or just any experience. We aren't limited here. A lot of what we do is hunting related, outdoor related, feathers, antlers, hides, tree branches, anything that I can find outside, I bring it inside and I make something into it. Backpacks full, on hikes, you'll see it all. So every week we come here at 8 o'clock, around 8 o'clock-ish on Thursday nights, and bring you a new idea. The idea is to share new projects with you that we're working on, and we love to hear about what you guys are working on. So if you have a project you're working on and you'd like to share it with us, please do post a picture of it, send us a message, be it private or in the comments below on this live or any live. And if you'd like us to share it with the group, we'd love to do that. If you have any ideas of something that you'd like to work on, but maybe you'd like to have us give it a go first, let us know. Send a message, like I've said before, send me a private message, post a comment, and we'd be happy to give it a try. And that is exactly what we're doing tonight. So, I don't want to wait any longer to show you, but what I'm going to tell you is this is a super simple project. You only need a few things to make it happen, and for anyone, this project could be helpful. Now I'm going to take it from one idea and I'm going to take it up a notch. Now, all you need is, I'm going to save the actual item for just a few moments. I want to tell you what you're going to need because I want you to see first how simple it can be for you to give this a try. A box. You need a box. Everybody's got them. Christmas wasn't that long ago, and if you're like us, Amazon is dropping stuff off left and right. Might be craft items. Feathers. Order some feathers. You're going to get a box with it. So basically I've just taken a box and cut it apart so that you have a few seams to work with here. It doesn't matter whether there's writing on it or if there's paper on it. You'll see in a moment. I have some, actually, this one. I'm going to show you what it is. Oh, did you see that feather go by? I have feathers flying everywhere. You'll see right here, this doesn't really matter because you're going to be covering this up anyway. So don't worry about whether there's an address or anything like that on there. So like I said, you're just going to cut your box apart, and actually this one box is going to create enough folds for you to create 3, 4, maybe 5 of this item. So box. Then you're going to take the box and you'll see it looks like a tooth, but it's not. You're gonna basically I folded it and I cut this shape, and it can be very rough. You don't have to be an artist to make this happen. As you can see, I'm not, and it's going to be totally fine. Basically, what this is going to be is the beginning of, can you guess? Anyone that's on, can you guess what this is going to be? You might cheat and just look at the title of the of the live. But this is actually going to be a set of angel wings. So as you can see, the bend makes it nice because ultimately when we're going to put this on our baby, dog, person, you can make this as small or as big as you want. Hamster, you could go really small. You're going to put this on anything that you want. You can make them super big, which I'm going to give a try at that for maybe Halloween. Or you can go super small. In this case, we're going baby size. So as you can see, this is what I did. I just kind of cut this shape. It doesn't have to be really particular. I didn't follow a form of any kind. I just kind of gave it that loop here and gave it like a wing shape at the top. And folded it in half so that they were kind of similar. It doesn't have to be exact because ultimately you're putting things on top of here. You're just looking for something that kind of gives it that frame and that base. So we've got that. Then we have our, you know what it is, feathers. You can't see in here. These ones are turkey feathers. Tonight I used some white craft feathers, which are, I don't know what they are. They're just white. So I know whatever they were, they must have been bleached. But I also used some pheasant feathers. I can't say that word. They're wild pheasants that we harvested. So these feathers, other than the white ones, are something that we had around the house. So I paid nothing for those. So the box, your feathers, a hot glue gun, or some kind of glue. Again, hot glue kind of works good because when I'm in project mode, I'm just giving it my all and I'm burning through the project like crazy. So I prefer to use the hot glue gun, but again, be careful because it's very hot, obviously. And so there's that. Some ribbon. I'm not going to show you this item exactly yet, but I also used some strips of ribbon. And that's it. So those are our items. So we had cardboard box, feathers, hot glue gun, a little bit of ribbon, and now I'm going to show you. So Judy Wood had mentioned last week when we were working on this project, if you remember this, and also the bow ties, that the feathers would make a good headband for a baby because someone might be expecting, which is so exciting because that opened up my whole world of imagination when it came to baby items and feathers. If you haven't been on Pinterest yet, looking up feather projects, and either you're expecting, you have nieces, nephews, grandkids, you just know someone who has a baby and want to make something cute, these are amazing little projects. They would be fantastic baby shower gifts or hospital gifts because baby photo sessions are all the rage. And although I don't know how much it costs to hire someone to come in, but believe me when I say you could take some amazing pictures with your own props for almost nothing. Now I'm going to give you a couple ideas tonight, and I welcome you to ask questions. If you have other ideas, again, I would love to hear them. I would love to try them out. I zip through a couple projects, and I'm always looking for something fresh, something new, and I love ideas from our friends, you guys, and gals, with things that you have going on, because the fact that Judy Wood brought this up, I love the idea, and I love to help people, and the fact that I can kind of give a little idea, a little project for Judy, just give me extra pleasure. So Judy, this is for you, but it's for everyone out there. Please get creative, toss some ideas out there, and I'm going to start with this because the idea actually came when we were talking about bow ties. So what we actually have here is, it's a little baby headband. So as you can see, I'm going to hold it a little close here. I cannot fit this on my head, otherwise I would show you, and I don't have a baby. So basically it'll be on the baby's head, you know, laying down when you're taking pictures. Judy actually had a hide that she sent me a picture of, and also I believe an antler that she's planning to take some pictures with when the baby is born. So she was thinking a feather headband or something like that would be really perfect kind of amidst the other outdoor themed items that they had. So Judy, take a look at this and see what you think. So it's pheasant feathers, and as the baby's laying down, you can see there's a little bit purple headband material on the inside, but you won't see that once it's on the baby's head. And actually, just for you guys, just to explain a little something, because as I was making this, it occurred to me that babies' heads are all different sizes. So what we have here is a headband, and it stretches, but if I would glue this ribbon all the way down, then it wouldn't stretch anymore. And I don't know what size Judy's baby's head's going to be. So I'm leaving this ribbon, I glued it, and I left about probably 2 inches here. So once it's on the baby's head, it can stretch. And when you go to take the picture, you can basically put this ribbon down, maybe, you know, tape it down just so that you can't see it, or obviously wherever the opposite side of the baby's head is laying, you could just kind of tuck it under and you'll never see that. So this will be the part that you will see on the baby's head. And again, you could take this inside and make it any sort of color you want. You could just use elastic, but I had these little headbands, so I didn't have any elastic, so I used these, but get creative there too. And you could also just use ribbon and tie it onto the side of the baby's head, or just tuck it in. You know, there's all sorts of different ways that you can do these things. I think I might actually put a little bead of some kind, or like a little, like a diamond, not a real diamond, Judy, sorry, like a little diamond stud in the middle here, just to kind of finish off that point right here. But otherwise, try to hold it up a little bit closer, just to show you the different pheasant feathers that we have here, and just how simple yet elegant it is. And this being said, you can make these kinds of things. It doesn't have to be a baby ribbon. You could make this for a woman. You could make this as like a lapel pin. I can't reach up that far, but you can put it a little lapel pin. You can make it into little hair pins. I guess you could glue these onto like pins, and you could have them in your hair like that. And then I've seen them on headbands also. So you could put it on a headband as kind of just something different. But for now, we're leaving it for Judy's baby. So yeah, so Judy, what do you think of that? Okay, so that's project number 1. I have 2 other things to show you that are along the same idea. If anybody's on here, you want to jump in, just say hello. If you have any questions, please feel free to toss those out, and we'll answer them as we go. Otherwise, if you're watching this later and I'm no longer live, just drop a comment below. Let us know what you thought of the ideas, and then I will get back to you later on, because I can always see those. Okay, so along with the headband, I'm actually so excited about this, because you could use this, Judy, with the headband or without the headband, and it kind of opens up opportunities for more photos. I'm just pulling off a few things here. Going to show you first the inside, what we were talking about, where the address is. There's an address on here, and it's totally fine, because what I'm actually going to be doing is, well, I'll show you the top and then I'll explain. So what we have is pheasant feathers, and we've made these into a set of wings. I hope you can see this. So you can see the folded part that I was talking about, and then you can see the feathers on the outside. So I'm going to get this a little close so that I can show you that I started with a few of the longer pheasant feathers here, and I'm going to show you side by side. I'll show you side by side just to explain the longer feathers I started with at this point. I kind of put 2, like 1, 2, and then I worked my way up the side. So like any of the other projects that we've been working on, whether they were the lamps, the bow ties, you're going to start from the bottom and edges and work your way into the center, because you want it to be layered. So I worked with the 2 long ones, then I layered up the side, and then I just came into the inside, layered there, and then did all the outside first, and then the centerpiece actually is a whole grouping of feathers that just, you know, finished off the top super pretty. It just turned out really nice. There too, I may do some little beads at the top here, but I wouldn't necessarily need to. So these are the feather angel wings that I worked on, pheasant feathers. What I will explain to you what I'm going to do on the inside, which I wasn't able to finish this before our live, but I still want to explain to you how this is going to get finished off. what you can do before you put the feathers on is put little holes, like a hole here and a hole here and a hole here and a hole here, and you're going to run elastic through. So there's actually going to be a little elastic loop here and a little elastic loop here. That's hard to say too. So that's where the baby's arms are going to go through to hold it on. Now you don't want just cardboard on your baby's back, so I'm actually going to finish this off with felt. So there will be felt on here, which is why it doesn't matter if there's tags or what's written on the cardboard, because there's going to be felt here with the little elastic loops. I'd probably put them more towards the outside so that it's not real tight on their arms. And it doesn't have to be super tight. I would leave them pretty loose, actually, because you're not going to want to make it uncomfortable for the baby. You just want to make it so that they stay on while they're taking pictures instead of just laying it on. So felt, elastic loops. And then you have some pheasant feather wings. So these go with this. I can't really hold this in a perfect way so that you can get the idea, but there you go, minus the purple ring. So there's that. And then what I'm really excited about, well, I was excited about the other ones too, but what I'm excited about is these angel wings. So we have, these are the crafting feathers I was talking about. And so this is more of a traditional white feather wing. And on here, what I wanted to explain to you is the pheasant feathers I left exactly in the shapes that they were. I didn't trim anything. I didn't do anything differently with those feathers. But these, and the lighting is a little goofy here. I'll try to turn it so you can see. These crafting feathers actually were flat. And what I did was I cut them into a point. You can't really see that with the light. There we go. So these were originally flat, like flat across, and I cut each one of them to a point so that it gave it a little softer look, more like a traditional angel wing. And again, these are the crafting feathers. I think I actually got these at Hobby Lobby, maybe. So you can get them on Amazon, at Hobby Lobby, at Michael's, anywhere you can buy crafting items. And this was maybe 30-ish feathers, so one package of feathers, which maybe was $5 or $6, could make this happen for you. This hot glue, and then the same idea. It basically looks like a tooth, but it's just basically the backing to the angel wing, gives it that general shape. And again, started at the bottom, came around the outside here, and worked my way in. And then at the top here, I kind of tried to use the fluffier feathers that I had, the more bushy feathers. Kind of gives it a softer look at the top. Again, you could embellish this with different beads or something glittery, you know, whatever you'd like to do. And actually, I saw, speaking of glitter, I do like glitter as well. I did see some online, like on Pinterest, where they glittered the outside edges of here. Now, I don't know if you'd want to do that with, you know, your baby and glitter. It just depends on the situation, depends on the person, but that's an idea. So yeah, so that's a pair of the more traditional angel wings. And again, for those of you who haven't seen this or can't imagine it, it's, you know, I'm going to put straps on here. So a lot of times the newborn baby pictures, they'll take pictures of them sleeping. And then you have these angel wings on, and then some sort of headband, maybe, depending on if it's a girl or a boy. Whatever you want to do, you get really creative there. So if you're looking for ideas like this, if this isn't exactly what you would like, but you like some different colors, some different shapes, different sizes, go to Pinterest. Come to me if you're looking for something specific. I would find it no problem for you, and might even give me some ideas for future lives. Like I mentioned, we're always looking for new projects, new ideas. So tell us what you think. Did you like the angel wing idea? Did you like the baby headband idea? Would you like to see something different? Share your comments with us. Let us know what you think. Let us know if you have any other ideas. If you haven't seen our other lives, please go back in the history. Every Thursday night we've been here basically giving you different project ideas, and go scope it out. See what you think of the other projects that we have going on. And we would love to see you back here again every Thursday night around 8 o'clock. I'm usually kind of finishing up a project, so usually 8:15 is when I get on. And you will find us here. So thank you very much for joining us. If you haven't been over to our website, it's ifeeltherush.com. There's stories, projects, different activities going on there. We'd love to see you stop by there. There's a little store where you can buy some things. And that's it. So thank you again for joining us, and we hope to see you again next week. Send me a message if you'd like to chat, hunting, memory decor, anything. We're right here and we would love to talk to you. Have a great night. Thank you.